Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be on this drugstore holiday makeup tutorial. I asked you guys on Twitter what kind of looks you wanted to see because I was literally like drawing blanks, like I had no idea. And I fell in love with this picture that one of you guys sent me, so thank you so much. You know who you are. I love this picture and this girl is so beautiful. She's so talented and I feel like it's just a really classic but pretty holiday makeup tutorial that anybody could do and it looks good on everybody. Like you can't go wrong with glitter, red lips, and winged liners. So this is a look that I did today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. So anyways, I hope you like it and let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do, as always, is do my brows. First I'm starting off by outlining them with the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. Very traditional to your Anastasia Brow Wiz, L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Very, very similar. It has a really nice tip and then also a spoolie on the end, which is convenient. So I'm going to go ahead and just outline my brows first because this gives me a nice framework for the rest of my brows. I've been getting a lot of questions lately as to what I've been doing differently with my brows, and honestly nothing. I feel like just like the more you practice at something, the better you get at it. My brows aren't perfect, but I feel like they definitely have evolved over the years. To go ahead and fill in the rest of my brows, I'm using the NYX Tame and Frame Brow Pomade. This one's in the shade Espresso. I love this stuff. I've been using it for a long time now. It's just so good. The formula is like super creamy, very easy to work with, and if you're looking for a good dupe for the Anastasia pomade, this is great. I wipe off any extra product that I have and then I just start filling in my brows. That's pretty much how I've been doing them lately. I got this tip from you guys. Starting on the outer part of my brows I feel like gives me a better effect versus starting in the inner corner. So I basically start with the most product on the outer part of my brow, and then with the extra product that I have I kind of flick it towards the inner part of my brow so that it doesn't look too crazy harsh and it gives it more of that gradient effect. Personally, this is my favorite part about doing my brows. A lot of people hate when I do this, but I love it. So this is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer. I recently just got a new one because literally mine was like, I was like scraping the edges. So this one's in the shade Beige. I love the way a fresh pot of concealer looks. Like it's so satisfying. But I love this for carving out my brows. And I just use a really tiny brush. I got this one from Beige Cosmetics and it works really well for me if I could find it. I can't find my Beige Cosmetics brush, so I'm going to use this one by Sigma. It's just a flat concealer brush. Any type of tiny brush will work to do this. So I'm just going to go ahead and basically outline my brows and carve them out. Then I also take the same concealer and I'll just apply it all over my lid as my eyeshadow primer. I'm just using this sponge from Maybelline. I really like this one. And I'm just gonna blend out that concealer. Alright guys, so we are attempting this again. I just tried to do something and it was just a complete fail. I like messed up, and since it was glitter, I had to just start all over. So rewind a little bit. We're gonna go into the Jaclyn Hill palette today. I know that this palette isn't the most affordable because it is $38, but for what you get, if you do the math, I think it's a really great value considering how expensive a lot of things at the drugstore have been lately. I do think this is a really good palette to have in your collection, and I know a lot of people do have it already. That's why I wanted to include it for today's video. It is available at Ulta and you don't have to deal with Morphe's annoying expensive shipping, so that's why I do think it is worth it. As far as eyeshadow goes, the look is really simple. I'm going to be taking these two I was going to say shimmery matte shades right at the top, and I'm going to be using a Morphe R37 brush, and I'm just going to be buffing those right into my crease. If you guys see glitter on my face, you know why. Just to give a little bit of dimension into the crease, but overall this look is really, really simple. I'm going to be taking more of these colors. I feel like a lot of these are very similar. They're just a little bit of different like undertones, but I'm basically just mixing all of them again. So then what I'm going to do is take this really tiny brush. This one's from ColourPop. They don't have names on them. I wish they did, but I just got these in a set. I'm going to be mixing the two shimmer colors right at the top, and I'm going to be applying those right on my brow bone. Alright, that is it for eyeshadow. Now for the fun part, the glitter. Let's hope I don't mess up again. So I don't have a silver or gold glitter liner with me, but I know that the NYX Glam Liners, the Aqua Luxe line, they do carry a silver. I've seen it before, I just don't have it on me. So I have this one, it's in the shade Glam Nude. You can get these at Ulta. They are really good. I've used them in the past. These are great eyeliners. So basically what I'm going to do is do my wing with this. And then since I don't have silver or gold liquid liner, I'm going to improvise with these loose glitters right over top. But I'm just going to start off by using this, like I mentioned, as my winged liner. So I am going to do it pretty thick just because I am going to also do some black liquid liner and I want the glitter obviously to stand out. So I know it's kind of hard to tell, but the wing is there. I can see it right now in my mirror better than I can see it on camera. So basically what I'm going to do now is take a really tiny brush. The tinier, the better, to be quite honest with you. And if you have an angled brush, I feel like it's going to work even better. So I'm using this angled brush from Royal and Langnickel, which you can get at Walmart. And let me just wipe it off really quick because I feel like it has a little bit of eyeshadow on it. So I'm just wiping it off with a little baby wipe. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and use the NYX Glitter Primer. This is a great primer if you're using glitter. It works really well. I found mine at Ulta. I didn't realize how much NYX I was using in today's video. It's definitely one of my favorite drugstore brands. So what I'm going to do is just basically take this, apply a little bit on the back of my hand, taking my angled brush, and I'm just going to be applying this right over top of where I just did that wing. So I'm just going to be using both NYX glitters. One is in the number 05, the other one is in number 06. One's a gold, one's a silver, as you can see. And basically what I'm going to do is, whoo, glitter is everywhere, you guys, right now. It's literally all over the place. They're so pretty. I did take off the sifters just to make it easier for myself, but you can see that's what they look like. And I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm just again wiping it off as I use it. And I'm going to start off with the silver color, and I'm just going to apply that right where I did the wing and right where I applied the loose or the glitter primer. I definitely recommend you guys to do your eyes first. That's why I always do them first, because it is a very messy process, but you can see how beautiful the glitter is. I hope the camera is picking it up because it is beautiful. Okay, so I'm also going to be mixing a little bit of the gold. Let me just say that obviously if you have a liquid liner that's glittery, that is going to be so much easier than doing this. But if you don't, like myself, and you still want to do this look, it works. Alright guys, so you could totally leave it like this and then just add lashes, but I'm going to add some black winged liner just because I feel like that against the glitter is really going to make it pop. So I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Matte Black Liquid Liner. Definitely one of my favorites currently at the drugstore, and another NYX product, I know. So I have to get very close to my mirror. I am so sorry, but I want to make this right, and I don't want to mess up again. So that is basically what I did. I know I have glitter all over my eyelashes as well, but that's really not a problem because I'm going to go over top with falsies anyway. But essentially I'm just doing a wing right underneath of the glitter. For lashes, I'm using the Eyelure Luxe lashes in the style Boroque. You can find these at pretty much any drugstore, Walmart, Target, or Ulta. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop these on. Alright guys, so I just applied one eyelash. I'm waiting for the other one to dry, and then I'm going to fix up my liner a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to the face just to get things moving. So I'm going to be using the Catrice Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base. This is just a really nice smoothing primer, and it's super affordable. You can get Catrice at Walmart. So I just need something to kind of just smooth out my face. And this is also one of those primers that doesn't dry out your skin, even though it is like to absorb oil on your face, which is why I really like it, because I hate when my skin feels like tight and like I can't move it, so this one's really nice. For foundation, I'm using a current new favorite of mine. I've been loving like 2 drugstore foundations, and this one's one of them. So this is the Maybelline 24-Hour Superstay foundation. I did a review and demo first impressions on this, but 128 and 220 are the 2 shades that I have. So I'm basically just gonna mix the 2. Obviously one is a little bit too dark, the other one is a little bit too light, so I feel like mixing them just kind of gives me my perfect match. And my favorite way to apply this foundation is with a brush. I feel like it gives me the best coverage and it just looks the best in my opinion. So I'm just going to be mixing this with my finger and just applying it. Gives me great coverage. It's long wearing. It's a beautiful foundation. I'm going to be using an e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I love this. It's super affordable and it really does a good job at buffing in the product. And I have combo skin, by the way. I've seen a couple people with like super oily skin that this foundation really didn't work for them, but I feel like if you have combo skin it would be perfect because like it's not too dry or like matte on the skin, it's not too dewy, it's just the perfect natural finish. Eyelashes dry. Let me go ahead and pop this on. By the way, my favorite lash glue, if you don't know, is the Kiss Lash Adhesive. And I get mine from Walmart. Okay, then for concealer, surprise, surprise, I'm using my Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Concealer. This one I have in the shade Medium Warm. If you don't have this concealer, you are missing out, girl. This is just like too good. I don't even hear anybody talking about this concealer or like the Ulta brand in general, and people are just, they're just missing out. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my Maybelline sponge. Really blend that in. To go ahead and set underneath my eyes, I'm using the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt. That's the tongue twister. 3 Steps to Sculpt little trio. I have this one in the shade Light. I've been obsessed with this within the past couple of months. It's really good. You get a highlighter shade, a banana powder, and a bronzer. They're all really pretty. I personally like everything in this palette. So I'm going to just take the banana color right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and set underneath my eyes. I'm going to be using this one from LA Girl. It's the 110 brush. I like to set from the outer part of my eye to the inner corner, and one of my lovely subscribers recommended that tip to me a few months back, and I've been doing it ever since, and it makes such a difference underneath your eyes. So always start from back here and work your way in. To set the rest of my face, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photofocus powder in the shade Light, and I'm going to be using this brush from Royal and Langnickel, and I'm just going to press the powder on the other areas where I didn't apply the concealer. So it's going to basically be my cheeks and around the perimeter of my face. For bronzer, I'm actually just going to use this in here because I do really like it. It's just extremely dark, so be very careful and very light-handed with it. What I'm going to actually do first is just bronze my skin. I'm going to use this Target Up and Up brand powder brush. I'm literally going to tap in here once, tap off the excess, and then just go ahead and start bronzing the skin. A little bit of this goes a long way. Then with one of the most amazing brushes that I own, this is the LA Girl 104. You can see it's like a tapered stippling brush. It comes up a little bit. I love these brushes. You can get them online. I'm not sure if they're sold in stores. They sent me like in PR a bunch of their brushes, and like I've been obsessed with them ever since I got them. So with the same bronzer, I'm tapping in twice, tapping off the excess, and I'm gonna just chisel my cheeks out. This is why I love this palette, because you kind of have everything that you need in one. I'm going to use the same banana shade to clean up that contour. For blush, I'm kicking it old school with one of my all-time favorites. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. You can see it's so pretty. It's the perfect everyday blush. And I'm using this stippling brush that I actually got from TJ Maxx. It's from the brand Olivia and Ollie and Olivia. Tongue twister. You guys have to check out TJ Maxx if you want some good makeup brushes. They have really, really nice ones and they're really, really affordable. So cannot do a makeup look, especially for the holidays, without highlighter. So I'm using this Flower Beauty Trio highlighter. I got this at Walmart. Obsessed with this. It's stunning. So I'm basically going to be taking the gold in here and the like champagne kind of light color on the end, tapping off the excess because this is very pigmented. And with my Morphe M501, I'm just going to be really building this shade up. So it pretty much completes the face. I'm gonna go ahead and also set my brows with my Maybelline Brow Precise Fat Fiber Volumizer. This one's in the shade Deep Brown. I alternate between this one and medium brown. It just depends on what they have at the store, but both colors work well for me. Then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and finish up the lower lashes, and let's see. I'm gonna go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to just use a little bit of the brown colors that we were using, like the crease shades. And I'm going to smudge those on my lower lash line. So I'm just going to run that right on there. And I'm using a Morphe E18 brush. I'm going to be using this silver liner. This one is from L'Oreal. It is in the shade, I can like barely see. I can't read the name of it, but it's just the silver liner that they have. So I'm basically just going to take this, apply it right to my waterline. For lips, I'm gonna do a bold red because I feel like it's the holidays. I mean, it wouldn't be a holiday look without a red lip. So I'm gonna start off with the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte Lip Liner, and this one is in the shade Infatuated With You. That's so cute. And it's in the shade 102, by the way. The number, I mean. Then over top, I'm using the Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Lip, and this one is in the shade Scarlet Letter. This is actually my first time trying these. They smell like vanilla cupcakes. I know it's winter and everybody likes matte skin. I personally love dewy skin all year round, and I really want like that extra like oomph with like glowy skin. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take my Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. This is pretty much like the Make It Last setting spray, which is like my favorite at the drugstore, except this literally makes your face look really fresh and dewy, not greasy or anything, just so glowy and pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with this and lock my makeup into place. By the way, you can get Milani at Walmart or CVS. I always get mine at Walmart just because it's so affordable there. Alright guys, so that completes this makeup tutorial. Let me know what you think. It was my first time kind of doing this method as far as glitter, and it is a little bit time consuming, but I think it's really pretty and it's a really great way to improvise if you don't actually have a glitter liner. So definitely check out those products if you are interested in some glitter for the holidays. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season if you celebrate it with your family, friends, loved ones, and just know that I am eternally grateful for all of you all year round. But thank you guys for everything. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.